Get back! Get back!
A stress break. An agent has suffered a stress break. Battle takes its toll. This guy gets stressed out in battle? I don't think so. He runs around with 2 guns. Battle takes its toll. Everybody on the field, both agents and enemies, accumulate stress during combat, displayed as a meter above the... So that's what they are. When the stress meter fills up, that poor so-and-so suffers a stress break. So what does it mean? After a stress break, agents gain 1 fewer AP on their next turn after a stress. And when the mission's over, the undrawn hand will deal out a breaking card. These fateful cards cause trouble to those who carry them and are difficult to dispel. So, all he can do is move. But you can just double move. Does this trigger it, or do we need to get everybody in? We need to get everybody in. Great. You can double move next turn. Right? Do you need to, like, be there? Evade. Oh, I'm slightly terrified that we're going to get some really crappy card now. I don't know if this is in the tutorial.
On board, or I'm leaving without you.
How about we go?
Go!
There we go. We got everybody out. Of course we did. We don't fail.
Here we are. Del Vasto's Landing.
Now we find out what kind of man pays this well for a blank deck of playing cards.
Wouldn't mind knowing who the hell we were fighting back in Marseille. Never seen troops like that before.
Let's see what this Mr. L has to say for himself.
I quite like the voice work. I kind of like it. It's delivered well. At the minute, Ingrid, player-wise, is my favourite because she gets that extra AP on kill. That's really nice. That's very powerful.
A lovely little Mediterranean island you have here, Mr. L. I assume you are Mr. L?
He's apparently called Locke because the achievement has just told me. Meet Locke at the hideout.
I have that dubious privilege. Welcome, Mr. Lejeune, Ms. Erickson, Mr. Sawyer. Do you have the undrawn hand?
Well, one of them got really stressed, so I'd expect so.
We have a package for you. What's inside, we couldn't say, of course.
Ah, of course. Regardless, that deck of cards is key to your next job for me.
Slow down, pal. Who says we're interested in a next job? The last one burned your courier, and those 2 saw the body.
Then you 3 may divvy his pay among yourselves. And I'll sweeten the pot for this next one. 50%.
You sound desperate. Okay, Mr. L, I'll humor you. What do you want us to do?
In a word, sabotage. I'm in a race, you see. A race to find an ancient ruin, a tower. You may know it under one of its other names. The Axis Mundi. The World Tree. The Tower of Babel.
That's a jump to put the World Tree and the Tower of Babel together, I think. But it's kind of cool. And this is an alternate, like, 1930s, so it's pretty cool. Never thought of it that way, though.
Oh, you're an archaeologist then. That's disappointing.
I am no archaeologist, Monsieur Lejeune. And my rivals in this race are even less so. I want to preserve the tower. My enemies want to ransack it. It cannot be allowed to fall into their hands.
But it can fall into yours, huh? And the gal with the sword. She's one of these rivals?
Zorana Nicastro. Yes, she and two others, a nobleman and an industrial tycoon. Each is the scion of their own noble house. Collectively, they call themselves the Banished Court.
Science of the Banished Court. Mm-hmm. And how close are they to finding the tower?
They've already found it.
Well, right. That doesn't sound good.
You said you were in a race.
I was, and I lost. But I'm not out of the fight yet. My enemies have yet to enter the tower. It is a dangerous place, and their preparations are incomplete. I want you three to sabotage their efforts until I can find the tower myself.
Sabotage, huh? You have a target in mind?
My sources have identified an outpost belonging to another of the court's three leaders, the tycoon, Trace Marteau.
Marteau. Isn't that the famous American industrialist?
The one who's always in the papers?
The very same. I want you to infiltrate his outpost, sabotage a machine you'll find at the center, and return to me.
Sounds easy.
Sabotage requires a subtle hand. You'll need me. In the spirit of charity, I accept.
You'll need me too. But if the other two scions are anything like Nicastro, I ain't risking my neck for free.
He's already said we'll get paid.
Mr. Sawyer is right. Double our fee, Mr. L, and we'll get to work.
Double it is. And please, call me Locke.
He agreed to double a little bit quickly. Week 1. Del Vastro's Landing. Welcome to Del Vastro's Landing. This tiny Mediterranean island serves as Locke's hideout, a place to take refuge from his enemies and plan his next moves. Now it will do the same for the agents in his employ. Navigate to the world map, Indiana Jones style, in the menu at the top of the screen to plan the agent's next move. Right.
So, you finally have your cards back. Was it worth it?
Without a question. The undrawn hand is no ordinary deck of cards.
Oh yeah? You going to do a reading? See your future? Can you see my future?
Centuries of study, and we've only scratched the surface of the card's potential. But we know this. The undrawn hand doesn't predict the future. It changes it.
Can it give me a future where I have a secret island of my own and don't have to work for you anymore?
That'd be nice.
The cards prefer those who tempt fate. Perhaps if you keep sticking your neck out in the field, like you did in Marseille.
Forget about it. I almost got my head sliced off on that last job. I'll keep flying your gang of crooks around, but I'm not getting off the plane anymore. Not for anything.
Interesting.
Not to worry. My agents will handle the field work from now on.
Glad we see eye to eye. Good night, boss. Hope somewhere in those cards of yours is a winning hand.
There is, Captain. There has to be.
You want a cool nickname? I'm terrible at coming up with nicknames.
All this for one long-lost tower, huh? There must be something very valuable inside. I wonder why Locke thinks he's the one who should have it.
You sure ask a lot of questions, kid.
It's part of my charm. Besides, I've seen my share of archaeological expeditions. Most of the time, everyone goes home empty-handed. Sometimes, you only wish they did.
Mr. Locke hasn't asked us to break out the pickaxes. He just wants us to smash up some machinery.
Sounds fun, right?
That's another thing. Trace Marteau is in a secret alliance with that Nicastro woman. How's that for an odd couple? He's working on flying cars and she's running around with antique swords. How did they meet?
I don't know, Tinder?
I wonder that too. It keeps me up at night. I'm trying to count the money Locke paid me, but I keep losing count because I can't stop wondering.
Mr. Sawyer, I'd be happy to count your money for you. Just say the word.
Gentlemen, please. It's simple. Two sets of wealthy eccentrics have decided to indulge in an archaeological competition. Our Mr. Locke and this banished court. And if we play our cards right, we'll come away rich enough to cultivate eccentric hobbies of our own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be preparing for our next mission. We wouldn't want to disappoint our employer, would we?
One more thing. These are portable radios. They'll allow you to communicate in the field as if you were standing side by side.
That's cool, so we can now split people up.
That's the tiniest radio I ever seen. In the war, they were big as rucksacks and heavy as sin.
The modern world is one of strange and rapid change. I'll take any advantage it provides.
So you want me to go to the world map? The agent screen. I like unseen hand, all this stuff. Right, fairly. Yeah, okay, I don't care. We have neck accessories, or ring accessories. We have armor, and we have weapon mods. And we've come away with what we picked up in the field. That's cool. Right, skill trees. This is agent skill tree. You spend skill points. We have 1 point to spend. It's probably fairly straightforward. So she already has these. We can level up. No, that's new. So stick and move 1. You get a cool item if you're right. Okay. Wow. Some of these cost quite a lot. Right. Stick and move 1. Melee debuff ability and a devastating hit and run attack that inflicts blinded and grants Ingrid a free move. It is plus 2 HP and plus 2% damage. So as you take these traits, they also level up your... Oh, that's kind of cool. So you're not just paying for... You're paying a lot for the skill, but you're also getting extra HP and extra damage. Right, that's kind of cool. I guess I'm having that. Latif has to take Distract, which is another debuff. Inflicts blinded to all enemies in the area. Affecting enemies prioritizing attacking Latif, and it deals it to 4 enemies. And Eddie has to take Light 'em Up, which is ranged. It deals up to, well, it attacks 4 targets, ammo permitting. Okay, that's kind of cool. Hit targets are flushed out of their current positions, abandoning cover if applicable. All targets gain marked. Nice.
Looking good out there, champ.
Supplier. In addition to being the pilot, Nikki sells a variety of rare and dubiously legal items. Smoke bombs, fire bombs, flash bombs, and bandages. Doesn't sell anything else yet, but we'll get there. So that's the world map. We can only select that one. And there's nothing else we can do in here. This is probably just talking to the people. Right, okay, so that's quite straightforward. So this looks like, for completing this mission, we will get... That's a different item. Show me the rewards. The Faithful. Mission introduces new enemy types, the Scourges. So we will get... Is that an extra inventory pocket, or is that card, or something? We'll get 6 skill points, and we'll get 75 sup. Oh, it's intel. It's along the top there. So everybody had 1 skill point. Which means in total we've had 3, I don't know, and this is cards. Which you should have had 1. Or were they upgrades? Are they put... it isn't giving me a lot of information.
Always fair price.
But there's not much more that I can do with any of the characters. So let's do it. Destroy a generator built by Marteau Industries. From automobiles to home radios to government military contracts, Marteau Industries has its fingers in every pie. This is a critical mission, so I can't run away. Not that we've run away. Change equipment. I can't. Can you only have 3 agents? Or is this because we only have 3 agents? It looks like there's a gap between those two. So do we normally run around with 4? We'll find out. But this is what we've got to go with the base squad, so... You gonna read that out to me? Clearly not. Locke's journal. My 3 new agents succeeded in retrieving the undrawn hand, despite Nacosta's interference. Now they're en route to a Marteau Industries compound with orders to destroy a piece of machinery my informants traced to the site. Machinery that, if I'm correct, plays a role in the company's mysterious Project Crossroads. Almost as important as the mission itself is the question, will the undrawn hand respond to their actions?
Alright. This generator Mr. Locke wants us to destroy is just up ahead.
From stealing blank cards to destroying machinery. Locke is a strange one, that's for sure.
Enough windjamming. Let's do this job and get out.
I kind of agree. You've started us on some scaffolding. Why? Because there's nothing down there. Haha, smart.
Fanatics willing to die for the banished court and its magisters. Acolytes' ceremonial daggers are razor sharp, and their dedication to the court is absolute.
Oh, they die like anyone else. There's quite a lot of them here, though. Oh, that one's level 5, but it has a key. That one's level 5. But they only have as much health as we have. But there's a lot of them. I don't think we can get down there. So if we kick off this fight, we're going to be against a lot of enemies. What just happened then? There is some law there. And it looks like we have to go over this bridge to get to where we want to go. Will this shock them all? Kills the first enemy to approach it. I'd be better off...
Stay put.
No, I wouldn't. Group up. Group up. Group up. Oh, it's on.
Good night. Got one down.
Get them all, get them all, get them all. Yeah! I'm a pro at this stuff. That wasn't complete seat in my pants. That was actual geniusness. I meant for them to find me. What's this? Oh, there was 70 supplies to pick up, wasn't there?
Shock troops and flankers. The court's scourges move quickly to stun and overwhelm their enemies.
Okay.
Let's split up.
So, if you throw... I reckon I can take 4 of them. If you throw that at him, is he going to be the first one to go and look at it? No, because he has the eye over him, so he will call somebody over to test it. Do we want to just ignore them then? What's that? It won't tell me. It won't tell me. It's a thing. It's a smoke bomb. If I throw that there, he either looks at it or he calls somebody over, but he is in the shock radius. And then it's going to be a fight to kill.
Hey, what's that over there?
And while I'm doing this, I need Ingrid up. Right, okay. Can you... You can't do it through a chimney. Well, that's annoying.
Time to earn our bread.
Right, well, it's on, and they're going first. No, we're going first, and there's one right next to me. I don't want to do that. Can you... They have 80 health. So he's going to need to use all 4 shots just to take this one out. But he's just reloaded. Nice. Ingrid... Can you blind that guy?
Dazzling, no?
You can. And she has a bonus move. Which I can get her there, potentially. So that, you can use it once every 3 rounds. You get a bonus move afterwards, and then you still have an AP to do another move to run away. I can't run away. I can't get you anywhere that's... Makes sense. That makes sense, potentially. But then I have 2 people grouped up there. Try it. Oh, if I could get that on all of them. That is 1 AP.
Yoo-hoo!
Nice. So now they're all blinded. Not that blinded. You might need to get out of there. So he drops 120 HP decoy in a cloud of smoke, becomes invisible, and moves.
Hey,
Yeah,
over
fall
here.
back. Nice. And then can you just overwatch it? I think we're just shooting, aren't we? What I need to do is kill things. They're blinded. They should. It should give me advantage or something. And reload. And you. I mean, it puts a bit of hurt on him. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll try it.
Where are you going?
I'll take it. So they are all going to attack that. That's quite powerful as well, then. They get 2 attacks. That's about to disappear. Ow. Yeah, you guys are done. No, you can't do that. I mean, you obviously can, but... If you punch that one twice, you can run away.
That's what you get.
Oh, you're dazed. Nice. Sure. %60. So you could drop it if you hit again. I'll take it. We're down to 2. $45. I mean, these guys are level 5. We're level 2. We have 45% chance each. Or we could just move somewhere. That gives me... I can't get anywhere that gives me... or gets them out of cover. Potentially there. No, don't shoot that.
I always got more ammo.
All right.
So there's only
Yeah,
2 of
I
them.
know.
They're going to charge Ingrid.
Damn it.
And he's going to reload. Oh yeah, that's good. You're shooting through a wall, mate. You shouldn't be able to see her there. Nice shooting, Tex. Now let's... No, no. That would kill people. We don't want to do that. Let's move you back. Latif. Move you there. You shouldn't be blinded because that was your smoke. Try it. Nice hit. I will take. You won't drop him. So now do I run away? Oh, we'll just burn this.
You took your eye off the prize.
Because these guys are pretty tough. And with your bonus move... Oh. Let's give her some cover. I don't know what blinded means if it doesn't...
You missed. What a shame.
I think Ingrid gets this one.
We've got a job to finish. Let's go.
Not
Take
bad.
the key.
I'll take it.
Group up. There was some lore over here. Newspaper article. Trace Matu on fame, fortune, and the fashion of the future. Now, don't tell me you still wear sock guards. This one who flashes me an accusory wink while nursing a $100 glass of Catriona Rye. Why do I care about this? At the end of the interview, I'm a proud owner of 5 pairs of socks and an automatic coffee pot. He's just Howard Stark if he was a prick. Or a bigger prick.
That will do.
Right. You're healed. Let's run around here. Some of this lore I'm not going to be really interested in, am I? Grab them. So, I think that's 30 of... Can you jump down there? You can. That's 30 of the 75 supplies that were available. You're going to take the smoke bomb. Are you not all following? A letter. S. We need to have a serious talk about resource allocation if Lady N is going to keep burning through troops for her hocus pocus horseplay. Look at us. You're out a unit doing cleanup in Marseille. I'm out a squad doing maintenance on the crossroads, and she didn't even deliver the cards. You and I know this isn't how you run an efficient company. What's done is done, but the next time she wants to go running off after a holy grail or a magic ring, she can do it with her own men. Our men have a tower to get to. JTM. I'm down. You have an infantry spot. Oh, only he can do it? Oh, okay.